Okay, I'm going to talk today about how to turn your old music paper into watercolor paper. We're using Daniel Smith transparent watercolor grounds and a sponge brush. And we're just going to take a little bit of this. You need to make sure that you do this enough ahead of time from when you want to paint. You need 24 to 48 hours for it to cure. So the first layer that I'm going to put on here, I'm painting left to right. Is draw some designs on here, and if you don't feel confident with your drawing ability, I'm going to show you how you can trace some designs. I found these on Pinterest. I will link the original artist up to these if I can find it. But what I want to do is I want these designs, this sort of shape of ornaments on my paper. And to do that, I'm going to either use transfer paper, or what I'm using today is Technalo Caran d'Ache water soluble pencil, and I'm going to lay this water soluble pencil on the back side of my paper. And then I'm going to take a ballpoint pen. I just have a jelly roll, and then I'm going to trace quite firmly, but not so firmly that you get the indentation in the paper. But what we want to do is make sure that we're transferring the graphite from the back side onto the surface here. Color into the inside of these and make my own design, but I wanted to show you that these lines, because I used a water soluble pencil to begin with, these lines, if I grab my paintbrush and go over these lines with a wet brush, they're going to come up like watercolor because they're water soluble. So what it looks like to add watercolor to the surface, it acts like watercolor. So the water is sitting on the surface, the color is sitting on the surface. I'm able to blend directly on the surface just like I can on watercolor paper. So I've essentially turned this very porous, very spongy type of paper into watercolor paper.